What's up, beautiful people? Welcome. And so today I have an announcement for you. I have an announcement. Okay, so last week I said that I was going to say something this week and I was going to talk about a particular announcement. And of course, I promised that it was still going to be video. So, after the announcement is fine. Okay, so I'm sure you've already seen it if you looked at the channel name that today, we've changed the channel name. The channel name is now going to be called Paint to Purpose Tribe. Don't go. Wait, don't go. It's still going to be video, definitely, a YouTube video every week. But it's not just about me now speaking my truth. So it was called Real Conversations with Define. I'd just like to just quickly explain the journey and how we came about Paint to Purpose Tribe to you so you understand where I'm coming from. We started with Real Conversations with Define at the beginning of January. We started in the first week of January, and it was an amazing journey. I actually didn't even think that I was going to last for 8 weeks when I first started. But somehow, thank God, we lasted for 8 weeks. And we're here today. Starting Real Conversations with Define made me realize that I can do this. I can actually do video. I can actually be on video, and I can actually be on video consistently. And I went back to a passion that I had many years ago. Last week, I talked about how I used to have a publication, a magazine in school, where I used to publish stories monthly. And we actually had sponsors, and then it got to a point where we got into debt. But what I didn't talk about was what this publication was about. So this publication was called Gilead Publications. Gilead Publications was mainly centered around balm and Gilead and how we get healed from pain. And so you can imagine that since university, I've always been fascinated about pain. I've always been fascinated about how people move from the place of pain to the place of purpose. But I left it then because I was just so discouraged and I abandoned that dream. But coming back to fiction last year, coming back to Confessions of a Single Woman, made me realize that wait, Ifan, you really, really love this topic. You really love the topic of pain to purpose. You're fascinated of how people can move from pain to purpose. And so that's why I had the courage to actually start Pain to Purpose Tribe TV now. And that is what this channel is going to be called. Real Conversations with Define gave me the courage I needed to say, okay, now this dream I've always had of having a show called Pain to Purpose Tribe, where we talk about how to move from the place of pain, where we feature stories of heroines and heroes that have actually moved from that place of pain to the place of purpose. So today, we're starting this journey, guys. And the reason why I say that we are starting this journey is because it's not about me. So this time it's not about Define. It's about all of us. I want us all to take part in this. How do I want us to take a part in this? Okay, so number one, every week, I'm going to still bring out a video. I'm going to talk about topics that are centered around pain and purpose. Sometimes it will mainly centered on pain, sometimes it will be centered on purpose, sometimes it will be centered on both of them. But also, what I want to do, even with this, I mentioned earlier, is I want us to feature stories of people, heroes and heroines, who have moved from a place of pain to a place of purpose. So, guys, if you have moved from that place, if you have come from that place of pain to the place of purpose, I would love to feature you on this show. And if you know anybody else that has actually that has this fascinating story of intense pain from a place of where they felt they were not going to make it, from a place of where they felt that life was going to end, suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety, everything. And they've been able to come to the place now where they're actually living in their purpose and where they're actually fulfilled. We want to hear it, not just me, but all of us want to hear it. I have been through my own journey of pain. I know what it's like to be sexually abused. I know what it's like to have serious, intense, low self-esteem. I know what it's like to go through a lot of rejection and feel like nobody loves you. I know what it's like to feel like you never make it. I know what it's like to ask yourself, why am I even living? I know. And that's why I'm so passionate about this topic. I'm so passionate about this because I have moved from a place of pain. Yes, I used to go through my own pain, but I have moved from a place of pain to a place of now even being encouraged and even being bold enough to sit here and actually do video where I am bold enough to stand before you and talk about my journey. I'm also bold enough to feature other people. And so I have moved from my own place of pain and I'm still on my own journey, guys. The journey never ever ends. The journey never ends. But this is what this channel is going to be about going forward. I hope you will take this journey with me. And so my plan is that at least once in a month, we'll feature someone. We'll feature someone who has moved from that place of pain to a place of purpose. I really want amazing stories. And so if you know of any amazing stories, please send me a message. You send me a message on Instagram. You could DM me at Define Your Moike or at Pain to Purpose Tribe, or you could DM me on Facebook. Yes, you could also send me a message on Facebook. So please just send me a message and let me know, who are these people. Is it you? Come on, let's talk. Or is it somebody else? And we cannot, if you don't want the person to know that you recommended that person, you could just send the person's details and I will call the person directly to say, okay, I would love to feature you on my show. So guys, this channel is for all of us. It's for all of us to break through the limitations of our past, to break through the limitations of our pain and move into the place of purpose, to become the people that God originally intended for us to become. And yes, I'm sure you can feel my passion about this topic. Yes, so from next week, we're going to be bringing out topics and I would love to hear from you also. If you have any topic that you want me to talk about around pain, around purpose, around achieving our purpose on this earth, around coming out from our past and really becoming who we're originally meant to be, please send me a message and let me know. I would really love to hear from you. And so until next week, guys, bye. And of course, yes, finally, Pain to Purpose Tribe TV. I look forward to talking to you guys next week. See you later.